This is again Dr. Chinnappa from Karnataka Veterinary University, and importance of livestock service delivery need not to be elaborated. For the last 2 days we have discussed in length actually, and now I move on to the next. This was a MSc research to examine the status and evaluate the effectiveness of livestock service delivery through veterinarians' perceptions, how they feel about their service, and to ascertain the constraints pursued by the veterinarians in delivery of service, and to suggest a strategy for improving the livestock service delivery by different agencies. This was a study carried out in a Karnataka state of Dharwad and Vijayapur districts, and it was followed up by the ex post facto and exploratory study, and the secondary data also analyzed over here. And all the veterinarians of 2 districts, Dharwad and Vijayapur district, comprising 67 veterinarians, were data were collected through scheduled questionnaires. And these are the profile parameters, and for these are the variables under which we measure the views on livestock service delivery, both on availability as well as the effectiveness. And in Karnataka, one of the proud to say that it was our first AI carried out in Mysore, and our service delivery was far older, I want me to say. And in Karnataka, on an average, a major portion of the total amount released was utilized for various activities. Around 16% was left unspent from the year 2001 to 2008. And this is a profile of veterinarians. They are middle-aged, and majority of them are BVSc in age, and majority of them are veterinary officers, which is quite natural. Very rare to get the options of becoming a promotions because of less force. And they, almost all of them have perceived that their workload is heavy, and their span of control is low, and job experience is around the median job experience they had, because the study being carried out in northern part of the Karnataka, where only after the establishment of veterinary college Bidar, graduates are coming and they are occupying the posts. Well, the college itself is a young, and job experience people staying in the northern part of Karnataka is also medium, I can say. And the trainings undergone is also again low, and the type of species handled, bovine, caprine, canine are normally handled by almost all the veterinarians, whereas feline and poultry is 58 and 71% respectively. And majority of them spend in the time in the curative and breeding services, whereas you need to astonish to know here that preventive service only 5.07% of the time they are spending, and it is a very important aspect where we need to analyze, because our prevention, we are more interested in curative aspect of a disease, but we have to prevent a disease. That needs to be more emphasized in the days, and administrative work is again to around 12.74% it is consuming. And the perception, they feel that the level of effectiveness, you see the contrast of perception of veterinarians and the farmers. Around 55.54% they feel that the effectiveness of the service delivered by them is average, and around 37% is excellent. But vice versa, farmers say that then it is a poor to average. Average is 50%, and the 28.3% they say it is a poor performance by the veterinarians. And these are the various constraints listed by them. Among them, the inadequate supply of quality medicines, as usual across the nation, and the lack of transport facilities are being ranked first and second, whereas lack of adequate subordinate staff, again a major problem across the nation, as elaborated by many of the researchers, is another ranked constraint. And coming to the suggestions, they say that first is including life-saving drugs and vaccines, they should be provided in time. That was the first suggestion, priority-wise, first ranked suggestion, and followed by adequate transport facilities with the suffering visit for maintenance. Everybody, decentralization is, they expect that the purchase of budget budget for purchase of medicines and other things should be decentralized more, and providing a diagnostic lab facilities in rural areas is another suggestion they are giving, which helps them in treating more accurately. And these are the three major suggestions, apart from giving the providing AI services at doorstep, or providing the computer and internet facilities, improving the basic infrastructure of dispensaries, attractive salary package to the veterinarians to attract the talents, and providing the adequate subordinate staff are the other suggestions given by them. And there are many more suggestions given by them. And coming to the implications and recommendations, on an average around 11,094 cattle units are being covered by each veterinary institution against the recommended 5,000 units. We are far exactly, we are like 50% of the institutions in Karnataka state. And SDA should establish